Good afternoon again. As I said before, I'm having a comfortable day here in my hotel room. Hoping everyone else is having a comfortable day also. The subject of the previous message didn't have anything to do with this particular location, as I tried to emphasize that there's about a concern that had started years ago. And as I said also that I intended to add some additional detail. And what I've just been reminded of doesn't sound likely, and maybe it's just conjecture, but there's indication that that pertaining to the former stepfather and others, that their very secretive kind of gassing conspiracy had begun way back during the same time frame as the corrupt operation that was done to me during high school. I forget exactly the chronology, but there had been an incident in uh, while I was working for the water department of Sebring Utilities Commission. Back then, during high school, and again soon after high school, I worked for the water department. Digging ditches for installing water pipe, installing water meters, that kind of stuff. And on one occasion, there was a job just off of Scenic Highway. Scenic Highway is located, it joins Lakeview Drive, just a few doors away from where the buildup bought his house, on North Lakeview Drive, across from Lake Jackson. Well, one day, the supervisor decided it was time to insert some chlorine in the line, into a water line. And I remember asking, isn't it kind of an intense quantity, if you just inject it into a water line like that when there's houses right nearby? And he said really that the water pressure in the line immediately dissipates it very quickly. So there wouldn't be any danger of people nearby if they just suddenly at the same time would be turning on their shower, for example. That he insisted that there wasn't really any danger. But what happened was, I guess I don't know whether it was coincidental to my having asked about it, but I was in the ditch, tapping the with whoever was tapping the chlorine into the line when a leak happened, and I had to get out of the ditch fast because the chlorine gas is very toxic. And so I got out of the hole and I noticed that you couldn't see the chlorine spread other than it was killing everything on the ground instantaneously. Anything that was green was instantaneously turned to a light brown color. And so, of course, it was a worry. But anyway, the leak was secured, and there wasn't any other incident that I knew of. So that leads to another subject that I'll detail in another message, probably in just a little while. Again, really, this is all whatever else is said, rumoring because of me being seen out on the roadside for so long. I was really always working and always concerned.